I'm interested, one, in how you and the team monitor existing positions within the portfolios to determine, okay, this is no longer an ethical investment in our eyes, or however you define that. And if you have any examples of companies that then have been subsequently removed from the portfolios on that account, I'd love to know. And if you could just maybe walk us through one of those if you have them available.
No, that'd be good, because I'm conscious sometimes this doesn't come to life until we talk about particular companies, and people can engage a little bit more in the reality of it. Can I just diverge just for a second, because I'm conscious, and it's at the core of what we do, but we have focused on where we're targeting capital, what we will, what we won't invest in. Responsible investment has a couple of other pillars, which is a crucial part of my day-to-day. Should have mentioned it earlier.
Okay.
And it goes hand in hand with it. It's sort of that investor engagement advocacy. So using your influence as an investor. The companies that we end up investing in, so we're limiting our universe typically to 50% or less of most mainstream indices. So it's not a light touch. Right. Sort of positive negative screening approach, but that by no means leaves us with perfect companies. So having that investor voice, taking that long-term view, and having constructive conversations with companies is a hugely important part that responsible investors need to play. We devote a lot of energy to that, what we call ethical stewardship of the companies we do invest in. And it gives us a deeper understanding of the companies as well from an investment point of view. And I guess alongside that, you've mentioned the foundation. So as an organisation, we have a foundation where we're granting 10% of our profits each year to the not-for-profit. The civil society is where that's targeted. So we recognise the crucial role that has to play alongside private markets, alongside government. Government is an area where we use our voice to try and encourage better public policy, because that's going to make markets and civil society work so much more efficiently and effectively in tackling climate change and so on. So all that's part of what we do, and so is the measurement piece. You mentioned the lower carbon intensity that we have, the higher renewable energy that we had. I mean, customers, yes, we need to explain our position, but they also want to know, okay, here's my portfolio. How does it look compared to a mainstream benchmark? Is it less carbon intensive? Well, yes, it is. And here's by how much, 75%, looking at our share investments across our strategies and so on. So, that's just to say, there's a lot that Australian Ethical does as part of that, what it takes to be key pillars of responsible investment. The question, though, companies changing, also just even before change, the sorts of companies, listed companies we're investing in, are big, complex organisations. There'll be things in them that we like, things in them that we don't like. And so we need the frameworks to do the work of dealing with that. We invest in a company called Contact Energy. 80% of its revenue comes from renewables, hydro and geothermal. It's still using around 20% of gas as backup when there's not enough rain to fill the dams. But the sort of company that we want to be investing in, because it's continuing to invest in geothermal, continuing to invest to reduce that reliance on gas, so we do get to that 100% renewable objective. So things aren't black and white. There's that complexity, and then of course companies change. They make mistakes. So when there is a significant business change, an acquisition, a divestment, change of strategic direction, or when there's a significant controversy, if we look at that and say, oh, that might change our ethical assessment, then that's something we get onto, and we revisit its place in our ethical universe. Independently of that, periodically, we're coming back every 2 years at least to do a complete review of the company and say, where is it at? Are we still satisfied that it's aligned with our ethical charter?